about time. Let's look at 10-minute half. You want me to start
Last few seconds here of warm-up. Thanks for joining us. The second game of the doubleheader between Saugerties Mustangs and the Northwest Connecticut Icehawks. 2 games of a loose game scheduled for the EJEPL series. Icehawks gathering their pucks.
Not against these guys.
Different goalies. Yep, just catching my broadcast partner out. This morning's action. Before noon, these 2 teams matched up in game 1 of a 2-game doubleheader. That's why they call it a doubleheader. There's 2. And Icehawks 4-0 on that matchup. I think both goalies swap on both goalies for both teams, right? Looks like Kurek will get the nod for the Icehawks. And actually,
Camp was in that for the first game.
Looks like Senior number 40 might be starting again for the Icehawks. He's got a interesting Kraken gear there we saw before. I don't know if it's a new Saugerties alternate version of their jersey. They are the Mustangs, but see the Kraken there.
I did see one of those new electric Mustangs in the parking lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Maquis.
I'm sure that was a Saugerties.
New York plates. Wow, nothing gets by you, Mike. Nothing. All right. And this morning we had some goal scorers. We had Gunnar O had 2. Sturtevant had 1. I don't know. It's all blur to me, you know.
Tell them if they split, we'll play a third game.
Yeah.
Moving too fast.
As I shared with this morning's viewers, a little frog in my throat. So you're gonna carry the broadcast today.
Okay.
So I appreciate that.
Wait, what's the adjustments that you want? Oh, okay.
It's all you.
Okay.
Some extra energy about having you in the group here.
We got Saugerties versus Northwest Icehawks here for the second game of doubleheader. Icehawks won 4-0 in the first game, a 10:30 matchup. Here we are at 1 o'clock. In the Admiral James and Sybil Shepherd Arena on the campus of the South Kent School. Yeah, I heard they trademarked the South Kent School.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Nice. The Ohio State's not going to get dibs on that then.
No, that'll be hard for them to nail down.
They don't have the ice yet. Once the copyright office approves that, I think we'll see it on center ice there. Oh! Shot there by Sertiman.
Sertiman with an unaccompanied puck at the top of the crease, and he puts it towards the goal line, but the Saugerties goalie covers. First save of the day, I think. For the Saugerties goalie. Goalie didn't play in the first game, right?
This goalie did. This is Signor, I think, was. I think he was in. He was in for the whole game for the first game. So they're coming back to him.
Okay.
Getting the nod. I did learn during the lunch break that Saugerties is down about 6 players from their full roster. So running a short bench today. We know how tough that can be. We've had that on our side. So.
Ballroom dancing competition.
I'm not sure. And comes up with it. Brings that into the zone. He's got Jonathan Roberts there. Jonathan Roberts, another goal scorer this morning. Come back out to Foreign-back to Wolf. Wolf feeds back up to O. O's looking. He's looking to put that on net. He puts that right on net. Nice pad save there. One thing about this.
Looks lively today.
He's got some giddy up for sure. One thing about this goaltender for Saugerties really takes away the entire downstairs. Really good there. Not really going to get much past him on the ice.
Can he go down early? Does he leaves the second and third floors unoccupied sometimes?
Nobody in the basement. Nobody can go there. He also has a nice shot, left-hand shot. He's not afraid to come up and play the puck. Saw that. It's kind of fun. You get a little advanced scouting report for the second game by having the first game.
Definitely.
We don't always get the benefit, especially with our, pretty rigorous scouting schedule we usually embark on to bring these games to you.
I didn't get my presser packet this morning. Did you get it?
Oh, I had been up to Saugerties last weekend, and they were down in New Jersey. We were watching them there.
That's a great job.
It's covered by Couric.
You mentioned lunch break. I missed the lunch break. I have some sushi from the Big Y that I'm going to be sneaking into the broadcast.
Nice.
I'll try to.
Big Y. Are you the kind of person that heats fish up in a microwave at work?
No.
Okay.
No, I will eat cold fish.
Okay.
Not. If I had to, I would eat cold fish at work to avoid the contamination that happens when somebody puts fish in the microwave.
Oh, that'll have you on the puck, but that gets stripped and pressed back to Chase. Yeah, we have a culprit right now at our workplace that seems to think it's okay to heat up fish in the microwave.
You planning an intervention?
I'm actually going to install a security camera on the microwave.
Oh, you don't know who it is?
No, we have yet to determine this. And sushi, I think, is fair game, right?
Oh, yeah. Nice pass by Vidal.
Press with a good rip there from the point. Not giving up on it. Sertiman passes that over to Heslin, and Vidal's there with the puck. Unaccompanied puck.
That puck.
They sure are. Find a lot of seams here. Nice blocker save by Signor. I wonder if this is tough for goalies to come back, play in the second game, or nice and loose, right? You know what you're looking at for shots? I think it could be one of two ways. Servant's waiting on the blue line. He carries it in. A couple penalties today.
Pretty clean first game overall,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the Icehawks might have taken 2. I think Saugerties never was equal to that. So, all in all, pretty clean game. Not all that physical either. Especially when, a lot of these kids are just trying out their
checking legs.
Checking skills, right?
Yeah.
Body angling. And, Lesnar with the drawback. It's Frederick. Frederick had some good legs in the first game, some 24.
Are his legs as good as his flow? Because his flow is excellent.
His flow is fantastic. Third one feeds that over, and Antonelli's going to get a chase on that. Scanlon clears out the zone. And we got a neutral zone battle here. Afraid to go a little heavy there is Bowman. Frederick, too. Getting on Heslin. Kirk stops that behind the net. And Heslin's trying to come up with it, but we got some action here at the Icehawks bench. And Jason, pretty impressed with Jason this morning, but that's going to be a penalty coming Heslin's way. A roughing penalty.
Heslin turned himself into an in-seeking. I didn't see the play straight away.
Yeah.
Well, after the puck left, is that the idea?
I think so. Also, just maybe have an extra step on him, but usually it's board. But we saw that quite a bit last week, honestly. In one of our games, a lot of roughing, hands up, that kind of stuff. More about the hands being up rather than playing body to body. Just say shoulder to shoulder, wrist to wrist, elbow to elbow.
I see. That makes sense.
Once you pull those hands up, it's a little bit different ball wax. Had some cross-check penalties in the first game. Similar type of play. Ooh. Shot there from Frederick in Ovi's office over there. And Couric traps that one.
Strong
Red
positional
basket.
save by Eli as usual.
Yep. He plays out, which is nice, up on that top edge of that crease. Takes away a lot of net. And Icehawks on the PK right now, but that puck's headed down towards, lets it run, but no ice call. And that's Roberts down there. Roberts gets some good chase. And there it is. Mustangs trying to put something together here on their power play. Feed goes over to Press. Press is going to loop that back. 40 seconds remaining in the Saugerties power play. Need kicks it up and around. Sterling kicks that up. The best places for a PK is for the puck not to be near your net. That's where it is right now.
Nice diagonal movement from Saugerties, not able to connect on the exit pass.
Icehawks doing a good job trying to trap up some of those passing lanes. And Heslin exits the box for 5-on-5 hockey. Full strength for both teams. Jason, saying before in the first game, he's got some good skating skills and some really good stick handling as well. Very persistent, had at least 5+ shots on goal on his own. Does a good job carrying the puck up. Elusive. Also has the same spelling as my grandfather used to think I had for my name. That's his last name.
He must have had a second grade friend named Jason spelled that way.
Oh yeah?
I don't know, right?
Right.
Something.
Oh, Jason trying to come back around. A little wraparound. Kirk's not sure where it is, but you look in the net. It's not there. We had something like this before with Camp. Camp with a shutout this morning. And as we said then, as long as it's not on the net, it's not a goal. So
sometimes it gets in their pants.
I know, they got a lot more padding now. They have a lot more nooks and crannies, if you will. You know, just like an English muffin,
Yeah.
right?
Thomas.
Thomas's English muffin, yes. And friendly reminder for Icehawks families to get your player profiles in. Those started to filter in last night, and I have to tell you, some of the responses are pretty darn hilarious and adorable and insightful. So a lot of good stuff that we can make use of that for probably tomorrow's broadcast once we get all those in. You know, the need management was happy to get those and promote that with the team last night at practice.
It's a long run of no whistle hockey here.
Yeah, green flag hockey as we call it. Jim comes off, Vidal will hop on, and with the charges, number 88, Jason. Vidal zone entry. Vidal heavy on a stick. He's going to go to the corner.
Icehawks with a full change. Saugerties 2. I mean, the goalies are still the same.
Well, yes. For now. That is for now. Jason's going to feed that up to Frederick. Frederick inside the dot. He's getting reinforcements. Blue line is going to come up. Help support him there. That's Scanlon, 34. He steps up, but it gets by the blue line. Being pesky there is Croft. He's got Vidal too.
He ought to have some legs after missing the first game.
Who's that?
Croft.
He missed the first game. He was here, wasn't he?
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought I saw him on the ice.
Injured. Maybe he got on the ice. I guess I don't really know. Oh, he had an
Are you
injured
his
wrist.
father?
Injured wrist. Went for an X-ray with his mother.
Oh. I thought I saw him on the ice. He was being crafty. You know, I was talking about Croft being crafty.
Maybe he got here late and played.
All right. You want to check with your team there. Team Croft, and not necessarily firing on all cylinders today. But
I totally disagree. You got to stay in your lane, do your job.
But you know, you are absolutely inhaling that sushi platter
I want to go back
from
to
the
the
Big Y.
player profiles. You said that they were hilarious, adorable, and insightful, which is interesting because those are the 3 most common words in the YouTube comments to describe you. Hilarious, adorable, and insightful.
I appreciate that, but I know it's not true. Oh, nice glove grab there.
The hell you
Correct.
know, the hell you do. It is true.
So we asked a couple sample questions like, what's your favorite hockey moment?
Yep.
Right? Famous hockey memory, right?
Yep.
Or best hockey memory. There's some really adorable ones there.
Yep.
Another question we asked.
Do you remember the other questions?
Yeah, I got a couple other ones in my brain here. Antonelli, hard charging. Tender keeps that out. Good pressure by the Hawks. But Saugerties has 3 up high, and they're coming into the zone with Jason. Jason, number 88. Another shot. Oh, and follow up there. I think that's, is that Frederick? No, that's Murphy comes up with the follow-up rebound.
Love watching Antonelli skate. He can really burn.
A lot of green ice hockey, huh? Green flag hockey. Has him with the shot. Seaford traps that one.
It's interesting at this level, and I'm new to it. You really see how good the goalies are on the first shot.
Yeah, Signor. Signor.
If we're not moving the goalies, it's hard to.
Yep.
It's hard to score.
Saw a lot of odd man rushes first game, and guy carrying the puck up was a shooter. Sometimes just a passer.
Yep.
A lot of different looks the goalies were getting there.
Yeah.
And I think the Icehawks really capitalized on some of the scrums more so than the shots up ice, but really, really strong coming out of the zone.
Seems like it's a group that can score in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
With the scrum, with the puck movement.
We saw that with the first EJ showcase as well, too. A lot of different goal scorers there. Put a lot of goals in the back of the net. Here we got Gunnerow. He's going to carry that. He's looking. Oh, coming up. He's getting shaken off the puck there, but he comes back to it. Nice backhand. I think it was...
Shem was on the backside of that. That would have been very impressive swat out of the air.
I know Sturdivant had a really nice backhand goal himself. Fun to see them use both sides of their sticks. For what you pay for them, you know. Might as well make use of both sides. Cornerback, good trap. Gets it up to D. Roberts. Well, I guess the conclusion would be the X-rays are negative. You got a player,
right.
Get your player on the ice.
Crossed up the wrist checked out this morning, and he's cleared to play as tolerated.
Did he visit Dr. Mullen, the Icehawks medical director?
He actually did.
Okay.
Visit his brother.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He was the on-call physician at Ortho CT's urgent orthopedic care.
How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Keep it in the Icehawks family.
Yeah.
I mean, I was half joking because the other Dr. Mullen's a dentist.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure those X-rays would not be all that helpful. Well, maybe we can angle for some sponsorship. Still looking at how to monetize this. All the magic, monetize the magic that is the Icehawks broadcast service.
Very strong stick play from Eli.
Yeah, that's one thing he'll add to that dimension, right? Saw a lot of activity too in front of the Saugerties bench. Both teams. Scanlon trying to come up with it, but Vidal's the one who wins that. And Sturdivant in the right place, right time, but timing off by a hair. Murphy's making an attack. He's got Montanaro. Montanero's going to chase down with Heslin. Heslin's coming up with that. And now finds his way to Vidal and Sturdivant. Sturdivant's going to feed that over to Neeb. Maggie Neeb watching the broadcast from the comfort of her home this morning. Watch her little brother. Nothing little about Will Neeb.
One thing Will Neeb can do is go from 0 to high speed pretty quickly.
Yep.
Acceleration very strong.
And he's a dual threat. To be able to run it up the ice or pass it up the ice. He can distribute. He can really contribute offensively.
Antonelli showing off the handle and the afterburner.
Heslin feeds that back. Nice little move there. And that floats at the center ice. Giving chase will be foreign back. Wolf to come back with him. Looking for the D-to-D pass. Gets past Wolf. Sturdivant's there. And that finds its way back to Wolf. And Wolf clears the zone. And we're at center ice.
A little more than 1 minute to go in the period. Scoreless so far. When did the first goal come in the 4-0 first game win?
I want to say we were about 10 minutes, or at about the 9th minute.
In the first period. Okay.
In the first period, yeah. I think we had one in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. I'd rather read a goal distribution. Only there was a way to find out. The crack team of scorekeepers and timers below us right now.
Are they doing both games?
2 of the 3 are the same as the first game, right?
That's impressive. I hope they're hydrated.
I think they did. Well, I think, it's the, you see a water bottle right there, so, right there.
Good spot.
Yeah. Jason and O, face off. Owen to Roberts, carried up past the blue line. Gets back in the neutral zone. Neeb to retrieve. Flips that over to Press. Press is looking up ice. Trying to give that to Shem. Shem give back to O. Coming back up is O. O to Roberts.
Excellent breakout pass from Shem.
Roberts with space. Oh, Roberts with a lot of open net. Flies that over.
Assad, he tried to put it there, didn't he?
Sure did.
We had a good look at that one.
That's where you got to go. Senor is going to take away a lot of the downstairs. Shem tries to lob that one in. And is that a can of corn?
Maybe. Soft line drive.
Okay. A little soft.
The passing and catching of this team is going to carry it, I would say.
Soft pop-up there.
I would imagine
Successfully fielded by Senor.
There you go. Imagine Coach Heslin is only going to lead these players to grow those passing and catching skills, and they're going to have other teams chasing all year.
Oh, nice job by Neeb to pull that back and get a rip on the shot. But that's a glove save.
Shem lefty straight at the net. That's the call from Coach Heslin on this faceoff.
Well, he also got pressed there too.
Yeah.
Also no lefty out there. That's the end of the period. I think Neeb was just trying to get something on net with the final seconds there in the first period. Got a tight matchup here.
Doesn't get any tighter.
Scoreless at the stock. And both teams will make their way to their benches for instructions.
So you said you have a frog in your throat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Negative COVID test.
Okay.
Did a lot of talking this week at the workplace, so that might be part of it.
Just telling people how it is.
Well, that's my job. So, yeah, we had a really special 9/11 ceremony that we do. That was nice. We had a back-to-school night for some of the 9th grade parents. Talked to them about their children and our program. So, yeah, it was a busy week.
Way to go.
Yeah.
You're an inspiration.
I appreciate that. And adorable.
And hilarious and insightful.
Okay, so one of the other questions. So, yeah, we got to get those player profiles in. Player profiles, you still got to get those in. We have about 4 players we're waiting on. And we can reveal some of those tomorrow. We'll just incorporate it into the broadcast.
When are you going to fill out your play-by-play man profile?
I think I already did that.
I sent you those questions.
Oh, no. ESPN had already sent those to me years ago. But I don't think they ever appreciated it because I never got a call back.
If we split.
No. So one of the questions also was, what's your best chirp? And in brackets was family friendly, please. There's some good ones.
Okay, all right.
Some good ones.
All right.
A lot of players don't have a chirp, or at least they couldn't tell us what the family friendly one was, maybe. Right? So we'll reveal some of those as the broadcast
I look forward to that.
continues in Serpentines, for tomorrow. Because I think we're home tomorrow as well.
Yes, we are.
So will your family establish an encampment tonight because you've come over the mountain of New Preston, or are you planning to actually...
No, we're going to go home.
You think you'll be able to make it home before sunset?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you must have started out before dawn this morning, right? Before daybreak to get over here?
Well, I got 2 horses now, so the trip is faster.
Wow. Because I know what a trek it is for you to get
It's a big trek. It's a big trek. Sometimes we stay overnight at there's an empty dorm room that they never fill that I know you can open with a credit card. So I go in there sometimes to stay overnight.
Just like George Washington, in the Bulls Bridge Inn, right?
Yeah.
So I was saying before, some of the Saugerties fans who traveled, they have found their way over Bulls Bridge, covered bridge, right? To get here.
Is that true?
Shoot down 22 and then shoot back up over the bridge.
Well, I hope they
or they
enjoy
came over to
the scenic route.
It's a lovely drive. Even when I was saying, drove up to Saugerties, we had I think our Might Bees played up there years back, right? Some of these kids were up there. And nice Might tournament they ran up there. In the bubble, I think it was a bubble, right?
Love the bubble.
Right. Or the dome.
Saugerties attacking with speed, but a nice poke check from Eli thwarts the incursion.
Oh, Heslin with an option. And his option hits the post,
Rings the
bounces
bell.
back, but he comes up with that rebound. And Neeb is going to pinch down. Neeb at the top of the circle at the dot. Puts that on pads.
Here's one of the things I wonder. As a skater, are you conscious of the handedness of your teammates? Or is it something that is really ingrained that you don't even have to think about?
I don't know. I think that's next level. I think at this point now players have to make that transition to think about who's got the better shot, who's got the better option.
The reason I ask is because Heslin just made a beautiful pass to me that accounted for his right-handedness.
Right. Oh, we're going to jam that in, and we've got a goal. Icehawks goal. Thomas Heslin striking the first in the second game of today's doubleheader. Jams that in. I think that's starting through Signor's pads. And looks like we've got Heslin, followed by Antonelli. A lot of good teamwork there. Again, that's the kind of scrum I think we saw before. A little bit of chaos, and the Icehawks capitalized on that.
It's only a minute after Heslin and the Saugerties skater had one of those neither guy saw it coming straight collisions that put both of them on the ice.
Yep. Interesting to see Heslin when he got up from that hit. Looked right to the bench. See, am I okay? No call? Good.
No call.
Costello trying to push Vidal off the puck.
That's hard to do.
It is. Got a heavy stick. Solid kid. Cornerback kicks it up. A lot of these kids grew a couple inches this summer too. Put them out in the sun, you water them, you know, that's what happens. It all comes over the wall. Costello, I think, there on the wall. That's Bowman. Vidal. So making an effort. Throw it on net. That hits the post just outside. Bowman's got a charge. He's got to help with Cooljack. Cooljack grips one. And Bowman was looking for the pass there, from what I can tell.
Eli does not give you a lot to look at.
No. No. Cooljack.
I can only imagine there was no open space there for that.
Right. Cooljack really ran himself deep, and then he kind of had to make that shot at that point. I don't think he even had any passing lane over Bowman. But
a nice little 2-on-1 there from Saugerties.
Yep. Racing into the corner, Miles Wolf. Cooljack is there. Well, that's going to get to Gunnar O. We got a penalty coming Icehawks way. With a high stick. And we got one coming. Miles Wolf with the high stick. Clipped one of the Mustangs in the chin. Sorry, should hit the cough button on that one.
Is the cough button the mute button?
Yeah, he was doing that first game. Get the frogs out, you know.
And
right.
Icehawks on the penalty kill here for 90 seconds. Saugerties spaced nicely, but they can't stuff it in. Wolf tries to put it on net to avoid the icing, but not Wolf. Somebody else. One of the Icehawks tried to put it on net to avoid the icing just before the red line, but just wide of the Saugerties goal, and so it's coming back here towards Eli's right side for face-off. Referees do both games?
Yep, same referee crew. The water's nice and cool.
Minute 14 to go in the penalty kill for the Icehawks. Dangerous territory. Croft, press. Sturdivant and Mead out there to try to kill this one off.
A lot of action to his right there.
A lot of action to his right. They say everybody has a dominant eye, right? What's yours? Do you know what your dominant eye is?
Well, we'll find out right now. Yeah, it's my right eye.
Okay, JT's dominant eye is his right eye. I wonder what Eli's is.
Could also be your dominant shot there for Saugerties could be left, you know. Oh, Sturdivant cleans that up. Icehawks shorthand goal. Cullen Sturdivant. Nazi his second of the day. He comes around. You know, if you chase that puck, good things happen.
Saugerties was certainly hoping for that power play to go a little bit differently.
Yep.
We got it.
And that is Sturdivant from press.
If you're going to be slow, we're going to do it.
Sturdivant cuts it back, lifts his stick over the Saugerties defender cleanly and safely, and beats the goalie to the short side, the near side, as he cut across his face. Still 5-on-4 here. for Saugerties.
Halfway through the PK, one of the best ways to kill the penalty is throw a goal in the opponent's net. And we got a hand up for delayed penalty
here.
here.
5-on-3 for 35 seconds, it seems.
And that's Ryder Press coming to the box, shaking his head. But and we heard just that, right?
If he releases the puck, you can't hit him.
Yep.
I think is what he said.
And that's what we've got for a roughing call. So that's going to go on the board as well. So we've got about 35 seconds of 3-on-5 hockey for the Icehawks. And
well, these 35 seconds could go a long way to determining this game. Saugerties is able to bury one. They go down 1 goal with the power play still intact. Stick on the ice, implores Coach Hessling. I would guess that when there isn't a specific player identified, it's usually Thomas.
True. Or speed is whoever has the puck at that moment,
yes.
Right? Oh, Courage traps it, gets the whistle, but he kicks it out.
He's trying to unload, but
quick whistle there.
Whistle was quick.
Yep. Trying to expire this penalty. 13 seconds left in the 3-on-5 right now.
I like expire as an active verb. That's great.
Okay. Right? Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
A little zoomed in here.
It's good. We like the zoom in.
The zoom is good, but a little tracking this way and that.
Beautiful day here in South Carolina.
Well, still to his right. More action there. Oh, Bowman tries to rip that one home. Little scrum there. And that's going to come outside. Face-off dot there. Nice job by Kurek.
And the first penalty is killed off.
So Icehawks peel 1, so that was the first penalty. We got shorthanded goal with Sturdivant.
55 seconds remaining in the second penalty.
Sturdivant's back on this. Sturdivant played a little bit deep in the first game, from what I could tell.
I can see him doing a nice job back there.
I mean, he might have been playing back a little bit. Some other players were playing up, but I think he was intentionally put on D.
The referee slams the puck into the ice.
Yep. .45 seconds remaining in the second penalty. Trying to feed that over. Costello looking. Costello's throwing that towards the net. And Sturdivant comes up with it. And we saw this before. Sturdivant puts that on Signor's pads. This way to kill a penalty is 200 feet away from your own net. And sometimes shorties, shorties are a unique thing in hockey. All right, shorthanded goals. Sometimes your offensive scheme risk-reward, right? And we'll see that penalty expire. Both teams full strength as Ryder Press leaves the box.
Overcommitment, really. Sometimes you see that in youth hockey, right? You have the power play, and it's just an overcommitment.
Yeah. And sometimes, I think also there's a little complacency, too. Like, oh, we're good.
And if you put the strongest 4 skaters on the team doing the penalty kill.
Good call, right?
That matters.
Yep. Yeah, I remember we had a squad once I was coaching, and I felt like we had more shorthanded goals than we had power play goals. It's just such a weird...
That's when you allowed yourself to put those 4 guys on the ice at the same time.
Right.
Maybe.
But it's just a bizarre construct, like, oh, okay. I guess we're getting shorties, we're not getting power plays.
9:03 to go. Icehawks survive the penalty kills. 2-0 over Saugerties.
Change up, not allowing the change.
Change not allowed.
And not sure who the home team is, honestly, because a lot of times with the double headers you set it up, right? So usually home team gets last change, right? So not sure why that was disallowed, but I mean they got the change now, so it's no harm, no foul. But you can always check with our crack team of scorekeepers and timers below us.
And our rules expert, Bill Camp. He's mic'd up today.
No ice, no ice. Giving chase is Vidal. Goes back to Wolf. Squirts by Wolf.
We got a 2-on-1.
Frederick. Charging hard. Press is back there. Press looking inside. Oh, runs off
Slams it
the.
into
Oh.
the referee.
Oh, ref gets that puck right in the shin, I think, right?
Opens his mouth wide to show the pain.
Yeah, he went down too in the first game.
Oh, geez.
But he was right back up, so I think he's okay. But no wincing a little bit there.
That was more than a wince. That was a big, loud groan.
Yeah. Oh, blind hit there.
Throwing the game.
Oh, so got the puck moving. And Kurdick comes to the bench on the delayed penalty. Icehawks still setting up shop. Croft behind the net. He's looking for some support. Getting up. We got another penalty coming. Looks like Icehawks are going to have a 3-on-5. Right now they've got 6-on-5.
They should pull the second goalie.
Now they can pull the second goalie, right? Icehawks still possess. And we'll get a play whistled dead here. We've got 2 going in. Looks like for Saugerties. What'd you have? Oh, looks like the same penalty. Same player with stacked penalties.
Is it the same player?
It is. It sounds like first official had made the call, and then the second official made another secondary call.
Was he in for 3?
So he'll be in for, I don't know if it's going to be a stacked penalty or...
Huh?
I'll give it him. Oh, I got to do 3?
So, stacking those penalties, it's 3 minutes. Totally another goalie. That would have been interesting.
Well, I don't understand why they don't do that.
What's up?
When there's a penalty call, you pull the goalie, and then there's another penalty call, and they didn't pull the goalie again.
I mean, you usually don't see in second period there's that amount of time the Icehawks had there, right?
Yeah.
But
And
usually
the
you don't see your goalie make it to the bench, and then
the
he
thing
was
that
back to the bench.
prevented it was the penalty. That's
Right.
what took the puck away.
Right, right.
And disrupted what was some decent possession, I think. I would have liked to have seen what the Icehawks could have done 6-on-5 there.
Yep.
Because they were possessing the puck.
Well, that would have waived the first penalty off, and then it would only be within 130, but then we would have had the second penalty because the play would have been dead, right?
It's a complicated game.
Oh, wow.
We're going to talk about it some more.
Oh. We are going to talk about it some more, it looks like.
I think they're saying that kid and his mother need to go in the box. His mother needs to come and sit in the box with him.
No.
Because 2 family members need to be in the box when there's 2 penalties called.
Well, Coach Bowman is in there with Scanlon, so
Maybe
he's just there probably to help at the door.
maybe his mother's not here.
So double minor, stacked penalty for Scanlon.
259. So it's only getting 259 out of it.
Well, no, it was 3, but they whistled it, right? So it was 3. Oh. But it's 4-on-5 hockey, for 3 minutes, right? So what's better, 3-on-5 hockey for 1:30 or 4-on-5 hockey for 3 minutes?
3-on-5 for a minute 30.
So much more exciting, right?
Don't you think?
Yeah. Well, if your team can get set up on
I'm
it.
more likely to get you a goal.
I feel like sometimes too, like, oh, it's going to be great having a major for 5 or something like that. And you know what? It never seems to materialize. 5 minutes expires and evaporates pretty quickly. And they're like, oh, well, we could get 10 goals here, you know? And it never seems to work like that on a major. So yeah, I think you're right. 3-on-5 is probably...
Nice pass from Sturdivant there. 2-line pass. Didn't quite get an opportunity for the Hawks, but he put it on the tape.
It's one of the things I appreciate about working with Mike Croft here, you know? He's never afraid to give his opinion. Really him and haw about things. You'll tell me what you think.
I think you're doing a great job.
See? There you go.
Sturdivant and Neve on D.
Yep, so we saw this again with the power play unit before. Sturdivant was back on D, and I think Coach looking for Sturdivant to be a shot, perhaps.
He likes this. He must like this line out there also, right? He's got Heslin, O, and Antonelli out there. I like this line.
Yep. Kind of reminds me of like when they used to put Chara down in center and throw him down on the power play, just to scrum it up at the crease.
He's a tough guy to deal with in the crease.
You can do some fun stuff on the power play. Serving passes over Neeb. Neeb looking up ice. Heslin. Heslin's got Antonelli on the other side. Oh, Heslin and Costello get mixed up there. Heslin's going to be called for an interference. So he'll head to the box for 1:30 for an interference call. So got 1:30, 4-on-4 hockey.
You don't see this very often. Where one penalty is sandwiched by another penalty.
Yeah, right. It has two margins on it.
Yeah. Icehawks on 5-on-4, then 4-on-4, and then 5-on-4.
Sandwich penalty. All right, well.
Or like a penalty layer kick.
I thought you were checking my work.
Looks like there's an iPad down there in the scorer box. So
Yeah, this is the new score sheet app.
The score sheet is an app.
If you were here for the first game, I would have been telling you about new innovation for all home teams with EJE games. For the home team to use an iPad.
Is this an EJE game?
It is. These are two loose games in the EJE calendar schedule. We'll be repaying the favor to travel to Saugerties, I believe, later in the season.
Beautiful Saugerties, you mean?
Yes.
Nice job by Antonelli, keeping the puck in the zone.
Traps that. 4-on-4 hockey is pretty exciting too, Mike.
All open ice.
Got another 45 seconds of it. Assuming neither team scores during that time. Servant's looking up ice. He's got Neeb. Neeb's got to work his way around the pick from the ref. It comes over to Frederick. Frederick has it. He's got a shot on that. That floats right. Servant looking up ice to Antonelli. Antonelli's going to chase on that. And Bowman rips that back over to Montanaro. Foreign-back traps that in the neutral zone, feeds over to Neeb. Neeb's looking back to Foreign-back. And Foreign-back's going to chase it up the ice.
You can just see these youngsters figuring out where to go, where to be.
And the Icehawks penalty expires. Another 10 seconds left here in the Scanlon penalty. And Icehawks are on the one-man advantage. But that'll expire.
And we are 5-on-5.
Puck finds its way to Jonathan DeRoberts. DeRoberts is going to get chased, but Bowman angles him away. Murphy chips that up to Frederick. Frederick looking for Montanaro in the middle. Oh, Montanaro had her on his stick there for a second. Foreign-back stripping. And Kurek covers that puck. Scoops it up and hands it to the ref from his glove.
Shows off a little bit of glove skill, too.
Yeah, love that.
Just getting a few reps.
We saw a couple good stick-to-glove grabs today, too. Redirection.
I love those.
You know? Dink-dink, right? This is almost like a bunt, right? Like they bunt up to there. You know, careful of that. Like I accidentally clicked on that before. And it like took me to this whole menu and like stopped the recording at the end. So I was like, oh, not good. I just let it roll. I don't think it squawks anymore on the broadcast. And it doesn't show up on the broadcast either. If you want a Wi-Fi call, you know, you can just use your own phone. You don't have to use the Icehawks Samsung Galaxy 2. You know. Gunner O. Holding up is Vidal. Shook. O puts that on net. It hits the glass behind net. Foreign-back backhands that up.
Foreign-back with some nifty skating. A little D-walk under pressure.
Shook's going to carry that deep. Gets past the defender. Costello.
I think he just gave him the Shook shaker.
He did give him the Shook shake, huh? Coming over to O. Galen trying to put a body on him, but sneaks through. And Frederick coming up. Frederick comes up wide, dumps the puck. Little dump and change for the Mustangs. Pura kicks that and deflects it off to the side.
Confidently away. Vidal was in behind both defenders. Couldn't quite get the puck to him.
So kicks that over to Vidal. Vidal gets chase. Trying to get off bench. Wow, good effort there by Quick to get to the bench. Leapfrogging head first. And no penalty.
Watching Josh Shook launch himself onto the bench is one of the great joys of life.
A little bit of a bowling ball with skates.
Good idea there by Thomas Esslin. He knew Nick Vidal was in a good spot. He tried to get it to him. Not quite. Neeb stands up strong at the red line.
The blue line battle. Yields the puck to Neeb. Neeb to Sturdivant. Sturdivant feeds back to Neeb. Floats it just a bit outside for him. And Press is going to give chase. We're in a record.
Tight turn to the boards, just like Coach Camp likes it.
Turn towards the boards. Good hockey here, Mike.
Sure is.
Going this way and that. What a good transition game.
I'd really like to see some more hither and thither, but this way and that'll do. Looks like a power play, but it is not. Red Sox have him locked into the zone. Hard to knock Sturdivant off the puck. Press and Neeb are on the blue line.
Oh, freebie there with Antonelli. He's not able to capitalize on it. And we got a little bit of a scrum at the net now. And chaos ensues. Sometimes teams capitalize. And that's a big ice.
There was some space there.
Kirk will play it. 34 seconds remaining in the second period. Strong feed by Neeb up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant to Heslin. Heslin tries to sneak that through. Bowman shuts it down.
20 seconds to go here in the second period.
Neeb again trying to work with Sturdivant.
Just trying to run this clock out. 2-1.
And that's the end of the second period here at the Stock.
It just occurred to me something that I learned when my son started playing hockey. So you grow up playing some pond hockey. If a guy drops his stick, what do? You send it flying. If he's on the other team, if a guy drops his stick...
On pond hockey? Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Every single time. Every single pond hockey game played by people who don't really know how to play hockey.
Right.
If a guy drops a stick on the other team, you send it. And so watching kids ignore another kid's stick, it must take a lot of will, at least initially. And I'm impressed that they hold back what I can only assume is an instinct.
It's a learned behavior.
It's got to be.
Right.
We've got some royalty in the house. We've got Mrs. DeRoberts.
Yep. I believe that's...
Not DeRoberts. I think that's...
Shaw?
Roberts?
Shaw?
Jonathan DeRoberts' grandmother.
Yes.
Yes. We've got Tristan Hand's grandfather.
Oh, Jimmy Antonelli over there. Let's see if we can get away from him.
Well, he's mic'd up also if you want to ask me any questions.
Oh, there you go, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy, what do you think the Icehawks should be looking to do here? Up 2-0, start of the third period. What are you seeing out there? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think you should do that. I don't think that your son should play goal. I think that's a terrible idea, and you should keep that to yourself from now on. We're gonna keep the lineup that Coach Heslin has. No, stop it. Okay, can we cut him off, please? Let's cut him off.
All right, let's cut that way. We're good. Antonelli, first goal scorer of the season.
Has any open scoring in the EJ showcase?
Well, in the 2022-23 season.
I'm not surprised.
You know.
He puts a lot of pressure on goalies with his speed, on defense with his speed.
I think Vegas calls that, yes, goal first game. You know, he's good. Yes, goal, first game.
What's the yes part?
Yes, goal. Yes, goal. So there's like yes, run first inning. There's no run first inning. Like in baseball.
Oh.
So if any team scores, yeah. Sorry, you haven't tuned to my other broadcast. How to pay for college tuition.
JT and Ryder Press?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see which will be the first contributor in this season. Right? How that plays out. Oh, nice move by puck just gets away from him a little bit, but he was looking to bury that one.
Next goal is going to be a big one in this game. Is it going to be 3-0 Icehawks, or is it going to be 2-1? Saugerties coming back into the game. They're going to have a penalty.
And I was going to go to the box for that one. Again, a rough and not disengaging from the play when the puck was moving. And Gunnar-O. Oh no.
You got to think that Saugerties does not want to drive home with an open.
No.
Whether they win or lose.
No.
And they're down guys, and we understand that. Everybody.
Still got a lot of hockey here, Mike, and Icehawks are on the PK, so we know how hockey goes.
I'm sure the coach has his lineup out there that is going to put a crooked number, he thinks.
Shem trying to tip that out of the zone.
Nice little chip to the Roberts with speed.
Roberts, a lot of speed.
That was some flim-flam in the corner.
This Icehawks PK crew also looking to try to net themselves a shorty. Some enthusiasm there from two top forwards there. Forward back trying to get that out of the zone. It's good. Still in.
Going back to Roberts, Wolf, and Shem trying to kill this penalty for the Hawks. Hawks getting 4 new skaters. Saugerties gets 1 only.
About 30 seconds left. Oh, and Vidal almost able to come up with
Very
it.
aggressive forechecking from the Hawks. No ice. A little fakey from Vidal. I like it. No cagey move. Pretends he's going to rim run it and doesn't.
Hawks are hungry. 10 seconds remaining in the O penalty. And Press is going to carry it. Press gets out. He goes down, but not before he gives it to Vidal. Vidal's got the puck still.
Penalty day.
Oh, backhands it and cleans it back up. We got an Icehawks goal. It's Nicholas Vidal. And that pass from Ryder Press. And the human goal horn of Jackie Vidal.
I think that they've been working on their semi-toe drags in practice. Ryder Press has that little, it's not quite a flat-up toe drag, but it's the end of the blade toe that he's been using to good effect. And Nick Vidal used it right after Ryder did to get that backhand. It gave him the rebound that he put in.
Nice job to come back on that from Vidal.
Sure was.
Stays with the play, stays near the net.
Well, it's so easy to peel off, right?
It is.
So easy to peel off and give up after you shoot.
But I think he almost had a series of almost 3 shots there, right? And,
Ryder Press takes the body. I think that's what that's called.
And we said before, he is playing football this fall, so not afraid to block a little bit there. Vidal coming back again. Vidal, such a clean, smooth skater.
Yes. Powerful too.
Yep. That puck finds him. He's going to give chase. Him and Kotzel run into the corner. Vidal looking up. Loses his feet there. Comes back to Press. Gets by Press. And Heslin. Oh, we're going to have an ice. Heslin was going to chase that down, but
you got to give credit to this refereeing crew. They're staying in this game. It's been a long day for them. They're keeping command of the game and seem to be sharp with their decisions.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they might be doing another game today. There's buses outside for the U16, U18 team for South Bend. So I think somebody's in town.
Oh, I got that. That's a party bus. The whole team's going to Mohegan Sun. We invited everybody to meet up.
Oh. Now it's all coming together. I see how I didn't know what's going on. Jason with a shot. Red basket saved by Correct. Miles Correct traps that one down.
On a team with 2 goalies, they have to like the doubleheader.
Yeah, oh, for sure, right? Which is surprising because Saugerties not playing the other goalie in the second contest.
It's really puzzling. Very puzzling. Hopefully he's not injured.
We're not the coaches.
No.
Need's going to come out with it. We'll zoom out a little bit. Need, beautiful feed to Antonelli. Antonelli comes back to him. But not before. He gets jammed up there. Costello jams up that seam pass. Oh! Antonelli in the right place. Doing some of the right stuff. Sturman behind the net. Sturman, ooh, nice. Switch of Rooney. Antonelli gives a
That was a
switcheroo.
switcheroo, actually.
Switcheroo.
Switcheroo's a little different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Has more macaroni in it?
Yeah, and it's just a little bit of a shake, too.
Okay. The shook shake?
No, that's different.
We got a hip, what I thought was a hip check, but it looks like a tripping call on Saugerties, taking Antonelli down. So, asking what the call is. And that's Scanlon, I think, then. Scanlon not happy with the call.
Scanlon is setting up camp again in the penalty box.
No player profiles on Saugerties yet. Maybe for our next game. Good matchup.
Did the Pee-wee A team play Saugerties last week?
I don't think so. That's on the power play.
Sturman making trouble.
Cross flips that back. Bowman's back there. And looking for the setup there.
Coach Haslin asking the boys to set it up. No ice.
No ice called.
43 seconds remaining in the penalty. Icehawks looking to enter with speed.
Smooth move up the ice. It's forward back. Forward back. Loses the tire there. Oh, feeds to Shem. Shem with the blade stop.
Nice passing.
That's Croft.
Croft runs off. Icehawks will get a new 5th.
Penalty. He's got 10 seconds approximately remaining. Would be surprised to see Scanlon go right to the ice. Heslin looking. And we're 5-on-5 hockey once more. And shot by Heslin. Glove grab by Signor. The goaltender.
He is good with his glove.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the Kraken. If
Trying to figure out the what?
He's got the Kraken jersey, right? As a goalkeeper, right?
Yeah.
So still trying to figure out, why he's got the Kraken jersey.
And it has his name on the back, right?
It has his name on the back.
Or a name.
I wonder if that's the alternate jersey, or they're going to rebrand as the Saugerties Kraken. It has the S here for Seattle, so I wonder if that's going to be.
Yeah.
We should probably check out the Saugerties Pro Shop to see if that's limited release, maybe, right? Saugerties on the attack, but now back on the. Oh, nice job by Costello. Takes away that pass. We got hockey in transition. Correct. Nice glove. Sorry, nice glass pass up the ice. He's got that left shot there. He's not afraid to really rip it. Oh, little friendly fire between
Icehawk on Icehawk violence.
Haslem and Sturman. Need heavy on the stick. He's trying to come back up with it. He's got it on a stick. He's going to come back around. Thought he might have been looking for a switcheroo there.
We'd love to see that.
Heslin. Crafty move to get over the blue line.
Nice awareness by Heslin. Nice hustle by Antonelli.
Antonelli's still got the puck. Antonelli's coming around. Oh, Antonelli sees an open door. And it looks like we got an Icehawks goal. I think that's probably Andrew Antonelli.
And that open door was on the top floor.
Yep. Puck kind of floating just on that left-hand side of the crease. Right.
Was that a shot, rebound shot, or was that the initial shot that went in?
That wasn't the original shot. It was just a puck that got left unattended there. And Antonelli picked it up and put it in the basket. So 14-91, not sure. Trying to make sense of who might have chipped that one in.
Yeah.
14 from 38. So that's an Andrew Antonelli goal from Will Need.
Saugerties at risk of a second straight 4-0 loss to the Icehawks.
We never talked about the shutout during the game.
I didn't use the S word.
Oh.
You did.
Oh, I'm trying not to say it. Said 4-0 though.
I think you can say that.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's how it works with no hitters in baseball.
You can?
Yeah.
You talk about the score, but you can't talk about.
You can say it in a different way.
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's gone. I feel like it's gone south.
All right, I'll try to adjust. I'll not talk about the S word. Well, like when a guy has a perfect game through 5, you can't say he's only faced 15, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that in that over 85 league you're in?
Playoff game today.
Oh, really?
Playoff game.
Oh, wow.
Over 40 baseball, first rounder.
Nice. Where is that being contested? Oh, there. Nick Vidal goal. Cleans up, rips one.
Vidal with his second.
It's like a 5-hole
Jackie
there.
Vidal.
And Jackie Vidal.
We do not have her mic'd up, despite what you're hearing. She's just that powerful.
She's probably louder than we are. I mean, on the mic, right? The mic that's facing the other way, probably picking her up better than it picks us up.
It should. She's better at what she does than we are at what we do.
All right. A lot of Icehawks getting paired goals.
Over 40 playoff game is in Washington Depot.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. In the last 2 games this season, one of them was to the Reading Retros.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that one,
Yep.
right? Roberts was taken down. Well, Roberts coming back. He's not happy about it.
It was clean.
It was clean. 5-0, the Icehawks. A little bit more feistiness, I think, I've just noticed in the past 30 seconds or so.
These players know each other quite well at this point. And most things are friendly, or at least neutral.
Yep.
Not every relationship, though.
Wow, clean puck. Was looking for that to hit something. It didn't hit
20 feet in
anything.
the air and it hits nothing right by the boards.
That's a vertical 90-degree projectile. Looks at back. Costello tries to keep it in. Costello getting jammed up with O. O with a pair today. Vidal with a pair today. Sterling has a pair today. What a 2-first. Neeb with a shot.
Little D walk from Will Neeb.
Neeb's going to shoot that. And he buries that one. Gets on the pad, but finds its way into the net.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened exactly.
And we had a goalie change here we didn't catch, but goalie change here, number 9, was in net for that.
Did you know when that happened?
I don't know when that happened. I don't know if the scorekeepers keep track of that. 38 with the goal. 38 from 18. Sterling on the ice now. All right. Well, we'll need getting his first goal, notching his first of the game. One of the day. Assist here or there. His sister Maddie was watching the first game. Gave her a shout out. One thing I always appreciate, the Neebs are super supportive. Great sports family. Support each other.
That's great.
Right? And we got a penalty off the play with a, looks like a slash? Oh, cross check, sorry. The cross check for Antonelli. That was off play. I don't think we got it on camera. Let's check the other camera view.
I'm impressed by the infrastructure that we put in this year. 6 cameras.
6 cameras.
The player mics.
Yeah, that's really gonna bear fruit.
I mean, wouldn't it be great
But
when we
all
start
those,
doing interviews right before the face-off?
we should. Actually, it's been hard to get a lot of that audio feed past the sensors, especially with the 14U team. It's a little bit different composition for the vernacular, let's just say. It's spicy vocabulary. That's, I think, why we're seeing very few players give us their family-friendly chirp. Right?
Well, maybe they should work on it. You know, if all you can do is curse at a guy, let's get a little more creative.
Yeah, it's true. Which I don't know that your son had a family-friendly chirp he gave us. Doesn't mean he doesn't have a chirp, but
I'm going to steer him towards the work of Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Basketball center. He's notorious as a very low-key but very effective trash talker.
Okay.
Things like nice try.
Nice try.
Like really good. That was a nice try. Good job.
I heard that Larry Bird was like a legendary trash talker.
I have heard that too.
Right.
I'm starting to wonder if it might be overblown because he gets so much credit for it. It's hard to believe.
But no, they had some of the quotes too. Like, you know, 3-point contest. He'd like go into the locker room and be like, "Hey, which of you's coming in second? We all know who's going to win, right?" You know.
For sure.
And he'd win. to back it up, right?
That's
yeah.
10 seconds left on the Antonelli penalty. Icehawks about to be back 5-on-5. It's 6-0 over Saugerties. 3:40 to go here in the second of the doubleheader.
And before you know it, the Icehawks expire the PK. And Field Vidal to Croft to Shook. Shook shakes it off his stick there. Jason, 88, seen this attack today. Neeb looking to neutralize that. He does. Comes up to Vidal. Vidal's going to try to clear the zone. And Neeb's going to carry it. He's going to bring it up. And this puck right on his stick. Him and Bowman. Good battle. Bowman looks tired. Dropping his shoulders a little bit there. Get the zone exit. Maybe not before the Icehawks are back in the zone.
These kids are gassed, I think.
Yeah.
Long day of hockey.
And Vidal buries that one. That's his third of the day. And there it is, folks. All right. Vidal with the Hattie. Nice bar down on that.
Yes, it was.
And new goalie in the game, so I think we might be seeing.
He's working on some things.
Yep.
Always out there running through his positions.
I think it's tough for Saugerties being down, 6 players from what I heard, So
they've only got 4 skaters on the bench.
Maybe
5? One of them's off the ice, right?
Yeah, one of them's off the ice altogether. They might be, they might be holding in and get 3. We had the double stacked, and then the third one, so they don't want to endanger him playing a following game. EJ.
Having 9 or 10 skaters for a doubleheader.
We had that too. One of our players tried to make sure that our player was going to be available, so sat him for a good part of the game. That's just a protection. So, and we got a penalty coming in here from Frederick. Frederick plays, who's that, Vidal?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if that was
doing okay. He got right up.
Yeah, he did get right back up, but I don't know if that has anything to do with that third goal and the frustration on the part of the Mustangs.
My feeling is it was just opportunistic.
Frederick's going to the box.
He had the puck and he did a 360, spun around, and he was just totally exposed.
Yep.
Not his fault or anything, but
Yeah.
He was there.
The refs say you can't do that. They're meeting right now at that blue line, so I wonder if they're talking a little more about, if that's the major. I mean, we got 2 minutes remaining in regulation, so I was like to say, it's 7-0 game, so.
We can call it the game.
The game. Well, no, because it could be overtime.
I think that's unlikely.
Well, I'm just saying, I always try to make sure that we're talking about regulation versus overtime.
Yes.
You know, we've seen Stranger Things.
It's a long conversation. Actually, I'm not watching Stranger Things. That was a long conversation for the referees.
Oh, we're doing it 2 and 10. Looks like they're looking for somebody else in the box right now for that. The refs meet at the blue line. Could you put your backup goalie in as the other player?
You can put anybody in.
Is that right?
I can only imagine. Why would there be a rule about that?
Is that why they're putting the goalie back on the bench? Could you just throw your backup goalie in the box to serve the 2 and 10? Or it doesn't have to be someone who's on the ice.
24. And then 24 again. The other kids are serving.
Yep, so we've got a stack penalty here. Is that 2 and 10? Well, that's going to be 3 and 750, right? 730.
Is it a stacked double penalty, or is the 3? Why is there 3? They're not putting.
Oh yeah, good call. They're doing 130. They're doing 130 with 2 players serving, right? But 24 won't come out of the box. It'll just be the person serving. They'll come out at 130. He picks that up. 4 and 5 hockey. Icehawks on the power play with 152 remaining in the 3rd period of the game.
Yes, it is. And the Hawks getting the puck into the corner. It looks like they're trying to run that clock. I'm not sure if they have instructions from Coach Heslin to take their foot off the goal-scoring gas, but they might.
I didn't see him meet with these kids, but I think after that hit on Vidal, there might have been a little bit of a signal to say, you know what, chill out. But Heslin's not afraid to shoot that on net.
He's also not afraid to ignore instructions, including the don't score goals instruction. He's got a lot of strengths, but not scoring goals isn't one of his strengths.
One of the things about the EJ games is they have not only live stats, but they have stats that the players look at. Whereas the regular season games, kids don't know what their stats are. So I think that sometimes can expose...
And the kids found this website?
Yes, they have. And I think sometimes they're a little too interested in what their stats look like. Yeah. You know what I mean? Actually, someone's favorite memory, hockey memory, was they recounted their double overtime win against the Long Island Goals, was it? Or Long Island Lightning?
On Long Island last
at the EJ, a very recent memory, like an instant classic for somebody. And it's not who you think. It's not who you think.
Okay, all right.
Because it was not the little preview, a little tease, as they call in the business, right? Yeah. It was not the goal scorer for that game.
Okay.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of interesting. But speaking of poor parenting, here we've got number 11, John Croft, coming into the box.
That was a trip.
That was a trip.
54 seconds of a minute 30 penalty. Hello. For tripping, unless Saugerties puts their first goal on the board and springs him from the penitentiary. And we are 4-on-4. Open ice abounds. Press tracks it down.
Trev floats that out. Press will float out there. Vidal reaching for it on Montanaro. Vidal comes up with it. Getting swarmed by a stable of Mustangs. There's Vidal.
It took you the whole game to say a stable of Mustangs. That's terrific. You should have used that a lot more.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe if you tuned into the first game and you were here, you would have heard that too.
Well done.
Sounds better than a stable of Kraken.
15 seconds to go.
Counting down the final minutes, final seconds, final milliseconds of this contest. Second game of the doubleheader between the Northwest Icehawks and the Saugerties Mustangs. And that's the game, folks. 7-0. Northwest Icehawks. Kurek gets the shutout. we can say it. And special thanks to our coaching staff, our referees here. Nice congratulations there, and good sportsmanship at center ice. Thank you to Saugerties for making the trip, and thanks for the Saugerties fans who are watching from home. We shared the link with them earlier.
I don't really know where Saugerties is, but I look forward to learning when we go up there later on in the season.
We'll upstate.
We'll
Just a
upstate.
piece.
Okay.
Say by Albany. We're by Albany.
All right.
All right.
Capital region.
And I always love seeing too. A lot of players will congratulate each other, the coaches, and also the refs. And that's it. So that wraps up the Icehawks broadcast network here. And,
See you tomorrow.
We'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right.